Hey y'all, hey, what is up? I'm really excited to meet with y'all today to talk about elements and healing and how we can tie the elements, the fire, the earth, the water, the air, to our astrological chart to tell us what we need and to give us what we need, more importantly, on a day to day basis. I wanted to do this video because I feel like every morning when I wake up in the morning, I know what I need in my body. I know whether I need grounding, I know whether I need creativity. I know whether I need to be able to clear my thoughts. I know whether I need to just be in my emotional space. And a lot of times we know what we need, but we don't know where to go to get it. We're not sure exactly how we can get it so that we can move into our days with ease and productivity and whatever it is that you have on your plate that day. But I'm here to tell you that there are clues all around you. And as I've been telling you, astrology is one of the best ways to understand what you need on a day-to-day basis because it is literally your astrological blueprint. We live in a universe that is full of stars and resources and minerals and air and water and fire, and all of those things are also present within our bodies. And astrology just tells us what's there. It gives us confirmation of who we are, what our destiny is, and how we are to move through this life. And so one of the ways that I use my astrology chart is to figure out just how to ground myself on a day-to-day basis or whatever it is that I need. So let's say I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling light. I went out, I'll just tell y'all a story. I went out last night, had a great time, but I realized once I woke up this morning that I needed to reground myself because after a night of having fun and dancing and talking, I was very much so in my fire element, and I'm a Sagittarius, so that's where I love to be. But I also know that I need to ground myself, like in order to just be productive on a day-to-day basis. You can't always be all fire. Like you got to make room for everything else. And so let's just break it down a little bit. So I woke up this morning and I knew that I needed grounding. So where did I go? I went to my earth signs. I went to Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and I looked it up in my chart. And I said, well, where do these things exist at in my chart? For me, Taurus rules my second house. Taurus rules my fifth house. So it is where I go when I'm leaning into my Taurus earth energy. I go into my fifth house of pleasure, of sunlight, of fifth house is all about Leo energy. So it's all about creativity. So when I need to ground myself, sometimes I'll go color. Sometimes I will go outside in my bare feet and I will stand in the sun. And that is one of the ways that I feel grounded. Now, let's say I woke up this morning and I needed to just get movement and I needed mental clarity and I wanted to just sit in ideas. Then you go into the air parts of your chart. And so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for me, where's Gemini ruling? Gemini rules my seventh house of relationships. So when I need mental clarity, makes so much sense for me. I typically go and talk to my partner. I typically go and I just tell him everything that's on my mind. And then he gives me feedback. It starts conversation. And before you know it, we are coming up with some of the best ideas. Now, let's say I woke up this morning and I felt like the need for fire, like I did yesterday. Like yesterday, I was like, I want to get out and dance. I want to have fun. I want to go and just, be with the people. And so what did I do? I leaned into my Sagittarius first house energy. Yesterday, I got up, I did my hair. I was looking cute. I dyed my hair, if y'all didn't notice. And I went out dancing and I had a great time leaning into my Sagittarius energy of movement. Sagittarius loves the party. We like a party. Okay. And that's how I got that. Now, let's say I woke up this morning and I knew that I needed to just sit with my emotions. I needed to sit. I needed to just sit in everything I was feeling and just feel it. You can lean into your Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. So for me, Scorpio rules my 12th house. My 12th house is all about 12th house is all about the unseen, but it's also a lot about your mind and your thinking. For me, I have Jupiter in my 12th house. So my mind is really a place. Connecting to my mind also oftentimes leads to me connecting to my emotions. It's where I can release things. So that's when I go and get in my journal. I might even do some movement to help to release some of the energy, some of the emotions that are in my body and allow me to really sit in it. So again, you can use your signs because your sign isn't just a sign. Like it isn't just like, oh, this is this is telling me what my horoscope is today. It isn't a living entity because everything that God has made in this universe is living. We are here as living people with living source energy that is moving. And so the signs are representative of elements. So I want to go over that one more time. So when you need to ground yourself, you want to go into your chart, and I put this chart up on the screen so hopefully y'all can go into it. And this is just a random chart, and you can see like each house is ruled by a sign. And you can, if you understand the meaning of that house, you can go into that house and say, this is where I need to go to have this experience. So I'm going to go over a few of them. So let's just say Cancer is ruling your fourth house. If Cancer is ruling your fourth house, your healing is really going to come through water rituals, like taking a spiritual bath, drinking herbal teas, reconnecting with your emotional roots, because the fourth house is all about your roots. It's about your mother. It is about your childhood and all of those things. So if Cancer is ruling your fourth house and you have a day where you're like, I need to sit with my emotions, for you getting into a spiritual bath, drinking some herbal tea, that's really going to help you connect with your emotional roots. Let's say you have Libra in your 12th house, and on that day in particular, you just really want to be able to have some mental clarity. The best thing for you to do to balance your inner world and to just have stillness is to try journaling near some flowers in particular, because Libra is very feminine. It loves beautiful things. So you want to even make yourself look pretty and then go do some affirmations in the mirror, because it's really all about surrounding yourself with peace and serenity, because Libra wants balance. And when it's in your 12th house, even more so, because it's really in your 12th house, it's focused on, like I said, the 12th house rules the things that are unseen. It's very Piscean, and it's the depths of the ocean. And so it really wants to try its best to just create stillness for you. So if Libra is in your 12th house and you have a day where you're like, I know I need to get mental clarity, affirmations, make yourself look really pretty, do your affirmations in the mirror, and just try to surround yourself with as much balance and peace as possible. Let's say you have Aquarius in your third house. Well, we won't do that one. Let's go to a fire one. Let's say you have Aries in your sixth house. You got Aries in your sixth house and you want to get creative that day. You want to feel passionate that day. That move that body, and especially the mid region, because the sixth house is actually a house that's ruled by Virgo, and Virgo is all about our mid region. It's all about our stomach, our intestines, our kidneys, all of that stuff right in there. So you really want to maybe do a quick workout, but even doing some belly dancing, like just moving your body, moving that middle section of your body will really help you to get into your creative spirit. Because again, this is all about figuring out how to tap into you. Astrology is not just about who am I compatible about? It's about knowing yourself, and it's about knowing how to tap into your inner sacredness so that you can heal yourself on a day-to-day basis. Because we all talk about healing like it's a place we're going to get to, and it's not. It's a journey, and it's all about living your life in a way that is healing, in a way that is abundant, in a way that is peaceful. And astrology can help you do that by tapping into who you are as a person. And so, yeah, use this on a daily basis. This is why people ask me all the time, they're like, you use astrology and numerology and tarot every day? Yes, because it helps me to get affirmation for what I already know. So remember, if you got too much earth going on, then you're feeling too heavy, then you might want to tap into water. If you got too much air and you're anxious all the time, then you might want to tap into some water. Water a lot of times be the default for everything. Like, go into your water and just balance yourself. Make these rituals for yourself so that you can no longer need to check your astrology chart, because you can instinctually and intuitively feel it in your body. If you want to figure out what you're supposed to be focusing on this year, if you've yet to know, even like, should I be focusing on relationships? Should I be focusing on career? Should I be focusing on finances? Make sure you look in the comments and download my personal year and moon sign guide. And actually, the moon sign guide will be really relevant for this, because moon is always going to tell you where your water is at. It's always going to tell you where your water is at and how to tap into your water, how to tap into the release of emotions, and also the depth of your emotions. And so you can get that moon sign guide by downloading at the link in the comments. It says bit.ly/decode my 2025. I hope that this video leaves you feeling healed. I hope it leaves you feeling aligned. And most of all, I hope that it gives you the tools that you need to be able to really, really focus in on you and focus in on how you can be living your best life out in this world. I will see y'all tomorrow. I will be live again, and have a beautiful Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. Talk to you later. Peace.